way to the east of Judea were some wise men who studied the stars. "How bright the stars are tonight," said one wise man. "Look at that star," said another, as he pointed to a star that was brighter than all the rest. "That must be the one we have been expecting," they said. "It's a sign from God. God is trying to tell us that the King of the Jews has been born." "Yes, I think you are right," one of the wise men said. "Let's leave right away and go so we can see for ourselves." "But we must all bring along gifts fit for a king," the first wise man said. The men quickly packed their belongings, put them on their camels, and started on their way. It took them several days to travel across the desert. When they got to Jerusalem, they went to see King Herod. "We have come all this way to worship the new king," they said. "We have followed his star in the east, and it has led us here. Can you tell us where we can find the new king?" "A new king? What were these wise men talking about?" King Herod was a wicked and selfish king, and he didn't want anyone to take his place on the throne. He quickly called the chief priests and scribes and asked, "Where is this new king to be born?" "One of the prophets said he would be born in Bethlehem," they answered. Now King Herod was really worried. He called the wise men to come and talk to him. "When did you see this star, and how long have you been following it?" he asked. The wise men told him about their studies, which led them to Bethlehem. "I'll tell you what I'd like you to do," King Herod said, sounding very kind and concerned. "Go to Bethlehem and find the child, and then come back and tell me. I want to go and worship him too." Once again, the wise men set out for Bethlehem. "Look," said one of them, "there's that star again. It's the same star we saw in the east many weeks ago." They tried to hurry their camels as they clattered down the streets of Bethlehem. At last, the three wise men came to the place where Mary and Joseph were staying. When they saw baby Jesus, they fell on their knees and thanked God for him. Then they gave their gifts to Jesus. There was gold, frankincense, which was burned on the altar, and myrrh, which was an herb. All these gifts were precious and very expensive. The wise men wanted to give Jesus their very best. That night, the wise men had a dream. An angel told them not to go back to King Herod. He wants to hurt the baby. "Go home a different way," the angel told them. So the wise men obeyed. Not long afterward, Joseph also had a dream. "Go quickly to Egypt with the baby and his mother," an angel said. "King Herod will try to kill baby Jesus." "What can this mean?" asked Mary in great alarm. "Why would anyone want to kill baby Jesus?" "I don't know," said Joseph, "but we must do as the angel said, and we must hurry." So that same night they left for Egypt. When King Herod found out the wise men were not coming back, he was furious. "I've been tricked," he shouted, "but I know a way to get rid of that new king." And he ordered the soldiers to kill all the baby boys who were 2 years and younger. What an awful thing to do. But remember, King Herod did not love God, and he thought nothing of doing wicked things. Baby Jesus was safe in Egypt. God took care of his special son. When King Herod died, an angel of the Lord spoke to Joseph in a dream. The angel said, "Get up and take the baby and his mother back to Israel. Those who are trying to kill the child are dead." So they went back and lived in the town of Nazareth.